Sir, it's good because I was having a zero hope because even Deepak Sir said while he was delivering a lesson I commented in YouTube in a live class. He also said keep 0.01 hope and prepare for next year.
What was your journey? How did you start? And what were the positives, negatives? Tell me or tell us all about this. I want to know, how did you prepare all these things? I mean, these kind of factual data. Every single student is having this particular doubt that how to memorize all this data.
But my mains was little easier because more than 45% will be coming from Agri coaching Chandigarh books, no doubt.
AFO में we have another student who has got selected as an AFO. AFO का रिजल्ट तो बहुत पहले आ गया था. आप ऐसा तो नहीं सोच रहे कि हमने कहीं से कोई खरीद के बेसिकली क्या ले दिया, रिजल्ट ला दिया. अरे भैया, ये AFO की फैक्ट्री है. यहाँ पे AFO बनाए जाते हैं, AFO खरीदे नहीं जाते. तो AFO और बन चुके हैं, मैं बताऊंगा कितने बन चुके हैं. लेकिन हाँ, AFO का रिजल्ट फिर से आया है और उसकी वजह से फिर से आपको क्या मिल रहा है, AFO का टेस्टिमोनियल मिल रहा है, AFO की सक्सेस स्टोरी मिल रही है ना. तो आज है हमारे साथ में साई चंद्र रेड्डी और साई चंद्र रेड्डी ने क्वालिफाई किया है IBPS AFO. सुनते हैं उनसे ही थोड़ा सा एंड विल ट्राई टू कम्युनिकेट इन इंग्लिश सो दैट for South Indian students it is a kind of testimonial or you can say guide for them so that they can prepare their AFO or their AFO journey is far better with this approach. Okay, so welcome Sai Chandra Reddy and I congratulate you to becoming an AFO.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
How was the wait?
Good, sir. It's good because I was having a zero hope because even Deepak Sir said while he was delivering a lesson I commented in YouTube in a live class. He also said keep 0.01 hope and prepare for next year. It was like miracle. The luck was swinging towards my favor. It was a pure luck.
Okay, so basically whenever there is a reservation, or so you can say we are talking about the students who are not selected directly, they are in a reserve list. Whenever we are talking about reserve list, we always say that you should prepare for the next year. I mean, I hope you were also preparing or thinking of preparing for the next year.
Yes, sir. I thought we'll be starting from June. I thought of preparing. I was having zero hope. I thought of preparing.
Okay. So now how the family is feeling? Are they happy with this?
Very happy, sir. It's a miracle. 1 in 100 probability.
And what you're doing right now? Are you working somewhere?
Right now I'm working. I'm working, sir. Right now I'm working.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't stop there. I mean, you after the result, I mean, already you were disheartened because of the result. So you didn't stop there. You started, or you can say you thought of starting the journey, that AFO journey again, and then you were also working as a professional somewhere, right?
Yes, sir. But so I thought we'll take a gap for preparation so that I'll be getting calm for some time at least. That's why I said no. I thought of preparing from June.
Okay.
Because again, by seeing the book, same, it will be so.
Okay.
So sad.
No issue. Okay. So coming to your journey, what was your journey? How did you start? And what were the positives, negatives? Tell me or tell us all about this.
So one thing was, sir, prelims, to be very honest, prelims was very tough, sir. I was very poor in quant and all. So, this is the first mains I have written, first interview, that's all. I could make a way, I could sail through here. But the thing is, prelims was very tough for me because coming here, coming from science background, clearing quant and reasoning was really a tough task. But my mains was little easier because more than 45% will be coming from Agri coaching Chandigarh books, no doubt. If not, few will be from TPT. But the thing is, prelims wala. For me, it's specifically prelims.
Okay. So you were saying that mains was not that difficult for you, but prelims was.
Yes.
Or you can say prelims was better. Or you can say prelims was not that prepared. In your case, prelims was not that prepared. So how did you qualify the IBPS AFO pre, and what are the major things, or you can say major innovations that you have done in this particular thing?
Basically, the prelims is of 3, sir. One, reasoning and English. English, I am very good at English. Even if you conduct now a test stretch, I can get easily out of 25, I can get 15 to 18. Hardly cutoff will be 8 or 9, maximum 10.
Yes.
The main thing is, sir, quant. I was little poor in quant and reasoning was also. So I thought of, rather than preparing many aspects, I thought of being very specific, like data interpretation, number series, and few which I can manage. Even these days, the paper is getting tougher and tougher day by day because Agri graduates are clearing IBPS PO, SBA PO, IBPS clerk. So that competition is going to be tough. So I prepared myself that I should prepare in such a way that I should not get eliminated in prelims. I think this is my third prelims or fourth prelims, I guess.
Okay, so this was your third or fourth prelims, and for prelims, you can say that you were specifically focusing on quant and reasoning, and then
Reasoning.
in that particular subject or in those particular subjects, you were focusing on the subject specific, or you can say topic specific questions you were solving, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that was your approach for pre. What about mains? How did you prepare?
Sir, exactly. Only subject specific I have done. So preparation was like, sir, basically I used to select few aspects. Like if you take, for example, quant, data interpretation, number series, and if possible, quadratic equations. That's all.
Okay.
Only 3 I used to prepare.
Okay.
Reasoning, there was good olden days where reasoning you need not to solve puzzles. Once you are good with few aspects, then you can easily sail through. But now the situations has changed. अभी कम से कम 1 2 3 puzzle करना ही करना पड़ेगा.
Yes.
So prepare very well prelims, because all the efforts you put in your mains will be a vain if you don't qualify prelims.
Obviously, for to score good in mains, you have to qualify prelims, and for prelims, you have to solve every single topic, or you can say at least the most important topics. Like for reasoning, it will be puzzles. For your maths, or you can say quants, it will be your DI. So you'll have to focus on these things, at least for the majority of the part, and other topics as well.
Even these
so
days,
that you can qualify
DI is getting tougher and tougher, sir. 2-3 years back, the DI used to be little easy. 5 out of 5 we can do, but now DI only 1 or 2 you can do. Remaining 2 or 3 it's very difficult. The questions are getting tougher and tougher.
Obviously, the most focus will be, I think, towards the arithmetic, or you can say the focus of quants will be shifting towards arithmetic, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Arithmetic. That's why you need to be very careful.
Okay. So main point coming out of prelims is that you need to focus on the major topics, but you don't need to limit yourself to the major topics. You'll have to solve every single topic of your quant as well as reasoning if your English is good. And if your English is not good, you'll have to focus on that as well. And you'll have to attempt at least, you can say, 40 to 50 marks in this particular field, right?
Yes, sir. I attempted nearly 50.
Almost. That's I think the basic number that you need to cross. At least 50 should be there, right?
But I strongly feel, though you attempt at least 20-25, analysis of the mock test is very important, sir. Here there is a Sridhar CEC, in our local, I took online course of that. There they used to explain me the entire paper, what I have solved. I think that has given me some edge.
Okay, so analysis, as we say in Agri Coaching Chandigarh, analysis of the particular test is far more important. We always stress this particular part, that you have to analyze every single mock test that you are giving, otherwise it is going in vain.
The same goes with the mains even. Once you write mains, ACC marks are the toughest. I used to get 27, 28, maximum 32 out of 60.
Okay.
So but the thing is, what all the mistakes I am doing, I used to maintain error notes. I used to note down all the mistakes. I used to re-revise if there are any numbers, if there, especially the gestation period and all, there are chromosome numbers, few which are very numerical years. I used to note down in a small. I used to see somehow we used to manage, especially fat percentage in milks and all. So varieties of the plants, breeds of animals.
Okay.
So all these
so coming to mains, you were talking about mains itself. We are coming to mains, and I want to know, how did you prepare all these things? I mean, these kind of factual data. Every single student is having this particular doubt, that how to memorize all this data.
Sir, once if you see the paper of last 3-4 years, even though you don't have patience to see, Agri Coaching Chandigarh has given a clear-cut classification. From each subject, how many questions are coming. Once see the sheet, there will be getting a clear idea that agronomy, animal husbandry, soil science, horticulture, these form the heart of the paper. Nearly 50% of the questions come from this. If for even entomology and pathology clubbed together, these 5 contributes a lion's share. Remaining forestry, genetics, plant breeding, cell biology, and silk, sericulture and all, these form. All these are in the Agri Coaching books. So what I suggest is, read, repeat, revise. That's the only thing. There is no logic, there is no magic, there is no formula, nothing. You need to read and write. That's all. Attempt as many number of mock tests. But the thing is, don't get disappointed by the score. Okay. See, the real mock test there is completely different. The terminology is different. It's completely different. So here, your mock score will not determine your final score. many people get very much disappointed. I myself used to get very much disappointed and downhearted. I used to get wonder how people are getting 48, 52 in such tough paper.
Okay, so you are saying that basically for mains you'll have to read, revise, and analyze, or analysis of the test should be there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so basically for mains, if you read, write, and revise, these things will be done, and then after that you will have to attempt the test and you will have to analyze those tests, right?
Yes, sir.
So that's it. For pre, we have given you the proper details, and then after that means we'll all have given you the kind of framework you can follow. There is no shortcut, as you can hear it from Sai Chandra Reddy himself. He has given at least 3 attempts of IBPS AFO, so he knows a thing or two. I guess you should listen to him. I mean, I'm talking about every single individual who is coming to this particular video to find a solution for their problem. So the problem is that you don't need to do anything else than study, revise, and then attempt the test, and then analysis of this test is very important. Anything else apart from this for pre and mains? We'll come to the interview later on.
Yes, sir. Preto, sir, English also, sir, you should be very careful. These days, English paper is also getting tougher and tougher. Paper is getting easier, but the cutoff is getting higher and higher. 3-4 years back, the cutoff is still 4 or 5 for undergrad. But I think last time it was 9 yearly, so double. So never ever neglect English. One thing.
So pre, every single subject is kind of, you can say that either it is becoming difficult or either the cutoff is increasing, right?
Every individual has his own edge. For me, English is an edge. So you find out where your edge is, take that edge as a leverage. So even if you couldn't make it quant or reasoning or English, 2 subjects, that merit should come from the one which you have edge. That will be a leverage for you.
Yes. Whatever you are good at, make it as your weapon and fight the war. That is IBPS AFO prelims. Right? Okay. So talking about mains, we used to give bifurcation, or you all have bifurcations of major subjects and minor subjects, but I believe in IBPS AFO there is no single subject which can be called as major subject, or you can say minor subject. Subject can have n number of papers, n number of notes, n number of pages, but the number of questions that are coming in the exam, that can vary, whether it is sericulture or whether it is fisheries. You can have 1 or 2 questions from fisheries, and coming to sericulture,
that questions will be a game changer, sir. That questions will be a game changer, whether you are AFO or not.
Yes. So focusing on every single subject in your agriculture is the key, and you should read, revise, and then obviously attempt the test and analyze those tests. Okay, so pre and mains is done. We have heard it from Sai Chandra Reddy that we need to do this and that. There is no single formula, or you can say there is no magical formula for anything. You have to
even sir, while attempting mains, one thing is very important. That's what I did this time. So take some risk, because here the risk to ratio is very high in AF. Once if you get correct, you will be getting 1.33 marks. Okay, if you lose, you'll be losing only 0.25 marks.
Okay.
So take that risk, calculated risk, attempt as much as you can. I attempted 52.
Okay. And so what were your marks?
My 39.50 was my marks.
Okay. So basically, students, Sai Chandra Reddy is not saying that you should go and attempt every single question. He's saying take a calculated guess. If you have a hunch that this question or this option might be the right one, if you have 80 to 90% of you can say thought process into going into that this will be the right answer, then only you should take that particular question, right?
Because in AFO, three options will be very dumb, sir. Nowhere related to the question. The main challenge will come with 2 options. So 50% probability. You can take a risk, no problem.
Okay. So probability might go in your favor. That's what you're saying, right?
That's
but first you'll have to study for that, right?
Yeah, that is the non-negotiable.
Obviously. Otherwise, students might think that we are promoting this kind of culture that you should go and blindly and attempt every single question.
Never ever do that.
Obviously, you should have that kind of backing or that kind of knowledge in your head that you can justify your answers, right?
कम से कम अब 2-3 options eliminate करना पड़ेगा.
Obviously. Elimination method is the main key in these questions which you are confused about. So you can utilize that as well, right? Okay, coming to your interview, how did you prepare and what are the major aspects that are beneficial for the interviews?
For interview, I have attempted 2 or 3, no, only one mock interview. That too Diksha Gautam ma'am has taken. She has taken a very wonderful way. It was really like a real interview. That day itself, ma'am has told, your interview is amazing. Your communication skills are absolutely fine. Bankers need these type of students. You have very good qualifications. Only thing is, try to cover more and more current affairs. That also you know. But the thing is, present yourself well. That's all Madam said. That's what exactly happened. I got nearly 16.25 something in interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
So interview was taken by Diksha ma'am. Obviously, she is an AFO, so she knows what goes into making an AFO. That's why she told you that that's what the bank needs from a banker.
That's what
so
even now today the interview is in the YouTube actually. If you want, you can see. That's from 17th minute, I guess.
Okay. So after hearing this, that every bank needs a banker like you, or something like in this particular line from Diksha ma'am, and then getting rejected in the final result, how did you feel? What was the thought process?
I thought, okay, maybe this is not designed for me. I'm not for the AFO. I thought for that moment. Then I took a break. I have wonderful friends. I was chilling sometime. Then later I thought I'll give from June. I thought preparing.
Okay.
But one thing was very positive. I have a positive intake or insight which I got was like, okay, I'm very good for interview. TK interview to done. That's what I felt. Because Diksha ma'am will not take for naam ke vaste. She will not take every word I utter. She will analyze everything. She will give a detailed report what I have answered. So it was very good.
Okay.
So there are few who just take interview for naam ke vaste. No, it's of no use. Diksha ma'am's interview was wonderful. It was almost a simulation of real interview.
Exactly. I mean, coming from the agriculture field, she has worked there. So she has that every single bit of knowledge that is required to, kind of see what the student has in his mind, or she has gone herself through this particular interview, so she knows what to do and what not to do, right?
Even when I got selected in result list, I first texted Diksha ma'am that day. Do you remember you said?
Okay. So, getting selected after all the time, all the, your, you can say classmates, or you can say students who were there with you, they were selected, they were having their joinings and all. And, kind of, breaks your heart. Then you getting selected, everything is kind of, you can say coming back to you.
It's a part of a game, which is basically I strongly believe whatever is in control, I'll try to manage that. Which is not in my control, I'll try to eliminate as much as I can. Though at the end of the day, I'm also a human being. Definitely that will have an impact, but chalta rahna padega na.
Obviously, whatever we can do to kind of help the result in our favor, we all can do that. And other than that, we cannot do anything. If we have something in hand, it is our work, it is our efforts that we put in, and nothing else can be done otherwise.
My interview was also very good, sir. I introduced very well. It was like 17 to 18 minutes my interview.
Okay, so
even the final interview
people, if they go through the interview, they have a longer interview, they think that it might be bad, or it might be not that.
No. Even I was very confident that my interview went very well, because I was having few queries whenever I'm in undergraduation, post-graduation, I have many certificates like paper presentations, winning in debates, inter college fairs, everything. Fortunately, I carried every certificate to the interview board so that they could see. That's how I strongly felt that I should somehow sell myself. That's what the basically an interview is. So they will not allow all the certificates. They will be allowing only basic certificates like SSC, graduation, like that. But I somehow requested them, sir, these are merit certificates, because I have been NCC cadet for 3 years. I have BNC certificates. I have been best outgoing student, many awards and laurels. So that entire bundle of certificates, Xerox and original, I managed that these should be showcased to the interview panel. That's what my target. Somehow it went there. So it went very well.
Obviously, it benefited you, right?
Yeah, definitely benefited.
Okay. So we have covered every single aspect, whether it is pre, whether it is mains, or whether it is interview. And I hope there are some students who are learning a thing of you from Sai Chandra Reddy, and from the learnings that he has given us, right? Anything else for the students who are going to compete in the next year's AFO?
Point number 1, not even 1. Point number 0, never ever neglect prelims, because all the efforts, all your knowledge of mains will go vain. So prelims, though you feel tough, though you feel it's impossible, though you feel it's tough, try to push yourself, because no one else is going to do for you. You have to push yourself. Roll up your sleeves. It's already June starting. The monsoon also gets started, Kharif gets started, even you also start your preparation.
Obviously.
take by the time of prelims, make sure you complete all these agronomy, soil science, all the major stake subjects. If you don't feel like reading, at least see the PPTs. 3 or 4 questions are directly from the PPT, especially that Madhya Pradesh wala question. A few questions from agroforestry are directly from the PPT. I remember whenever
content is also there in the PPT, right?
Whenever I've seen the question directly, I could remember the PPT. So read PPT if you can't read books. Kuch to kuch, keep moving.
Obviously. Effort should be in the direction of AFO, and finally, someday you might also reach there, right?
Because even this is my third attempt. Even I thought I lost all the hope, but fortunately the luck was swinging in
your side, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So obviously you'll have to work hard. You all know, we all know that you'll have to work hard, and obviously you need a bit of luck. So if the luck is in your favor, then definitely you will qualify. And if the luck is not in your favor and it might get delayed, then you will be in the reserve list as well. So don't worry about that. You will definitely succeed if you put in the hard work that is needed. Okay. So that's what the message will be from Sai Chandra Reddy, and that's what the message will be from Agri Coaching Chandigarh. That you have to put your best feet in forward and work for that particular field, or you can say work for that particular job, that is agriculture field officer. Signing off for now. That's all we have for this particular interview, but this particular session. We have given you every single aspect, and if you still have any doubts, you can post your comments in the video's comment section. तब तक के लिए जय हिंद, जय भारत.